Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another HD broadcast, and yes, I know it's been some time since I've done my last video, but I was very busy in the last couple of days. I just did an entire live broadcasted event for UC Berkeley, and so I was really tired from that. I haven't had that much time to recuperate. But here I am back, I am alive, and I am going to be doing another HD broadcast here. It's always funny when I don't cast for a couple of days, people start leaving messages to me saying, did you die? Are you in a car accident or something like that? I'm like, no man, I'm still here, still alive and kicking, gonna broadcast a game. But yeah, as you guys can already see, the players are going to be HopeTorture, spawning as the Blue Terran here on Scrap Station. And HopeTorture, also known as Into the Rainbow, from his olden handle. I guess he's decided to change it here. And he is still playing Terran. I believe this is correct. I don't know if he actually used to play Protoss or not, but either way, yeah, HopeTorture gonna be the Blue Terran, and his opponent in these Korean characters is actually OGS Cool, and I'm not actually sure if he's still part of OGS or not, but I do know he has recently changed his name to FruitSeller/FruitDealer, and I think I'm just gonna call him FruitDealer because, you know, that's a pretty awesome name, a little bit cooler than FruitSeller. He'll be dealing out oranges, potatoes, and bananas and watermelons. Actually, potato is not a fruit, that's actually a root. But yeah, it is going to be a Zerg versus Terran, and it looks like FruitDealer will be getting a fast expansion here on Scrap Station. I do think fast expands are pretty strong on this map. The only thing you do have to watch out for is these backdoor rocks, especially something like a 3 barracks push with Marines and Marauders can be very powerful against that fast expand build. It looks like HopeTorture will be throwing out a barracks right here at the front door. The nice thing about this map is you can block off the main and the natural somewhat, but it looks like the way he's placed his barracks down here, I don't know if he's going to be able to do a full blockade on the main. We'll see what his plan is, but do note that because this is FruitDealer versus HopeTorture, this is pretty much a rematch of the GSL finals. For those of you guys who tuned into the GSL Great Tournament Series, so it was played on Battle.net. This isn't actually from the GSL. That wouldn't be legal for me to cast games from a different tournament that was broadcasted live because there aren't any replays out. So we'll be casting this. This was played over Battle.net, and look at that. HopeTorture are going to be throwing out a 1 Rax FE, so we can expect to see 2 or 3 more barracks going down, and I think HopeTorture is going to transition into playing Mass Bio, possibly Biomech, but oftentimes when a player goes for this early command center off of 1 Rax, they are forced to throw down 2 or 3 more barracks, and there we go, there's one on the way, in order to make sure they can cover with enough early game units in order to make sure they can secure that expansion. So I think we will be in store for some long-term economic game here on Scrap Station. Both players here gearing up to play very economical. We do have a tech lab going down as well for HopeTorture, and critically enough, FruitDealer does see the command center, and he sees all the placement of buildings, and he knows what's up. A couple different possibilities for FruitDealer here. He could try to bum rush that front. He could try to kill it. But it would be very difficult considering these buildings are so sturdy. I don't think a Baneling Bust would really work. But he should know, FruitDealer should know that his opponent is going for this fast expand style build, and so there is this opening, this vulnerability before HopeTorture can get enough forces down from his barracks. And here we go, there's the second barracks going down. So indeed, HopeTorture, as a Terran player, you go for this early fast expand, you have to throw down 2 or 3 more barracks and transition into a standard bio style play. And indeed, he is getting Stim Pack on the way on one of his barracks. Now, looks like both players just kind of chatting in Korean. Unfortunately, I cannot translate this. I don't know what this is. This is like the same character repeated. So if any of you guys out there are Korean American or just understand the Korean language in general, feel free to post it down below. And if it is correct, I'm going to assume the viewers will appropriately thumbs that up, and it should make its way to the top of the video. And look at that! There's a Baneling's nest somewhere on the map. It is being hidden at the natural expansion. So, oh no, FruitDealer is going to try to get a Baneling Bust down. He kills off the SCV. And I don't think that HopeTorture saw this. No, he did not. He doesn't know that the enemy Zerg is going to try to bust this down with the Baneling Bust, and I'm actually not even sure if this is going to work. Oh, but HopeTorture lifts off his command center, and he's going to try to secure this very early on. Oftentimes, Terran player, when they go for this 1 Rax FE, they don't try to secure that command center until they have a couple of bunkers placed down and enough of a bioforce. But, oh no, the opening is open, and now FruitDealer is going to take advantage of that. There is a very large area to penetrate with those Zerglings. looks like Fruit Dealer is not going to attack quite yet, but that small movement of Zerglings definitely scared off HopeTorture, and he cannot afford to saturate that natural yet. He has to leave SCVs, he has to leave Marines in the front. He knows that there's Zerglings out there, and wow, that's a lot of Zerglings coming out. If we look at the army tab, we can see that the Zerg player is 52 food, 52 versus 52. Banelings coming in, and they're gonna take out a lot of Marines. Oh no, there's so many Zerglings coming in right now, and all the Marines forced to run back just like with chickens with their heads cut off, and they're all coming back into the SCV line, which does make these Banelings so effective. Here comes the Banelings, down goes all the SCVs, and HopeTorture now in a lot of trouble. Great response from our Zerg player, OGS Cool, or also known as Fruit Dealer, going in for the Baneling bust, and in fact he never really busted anything down. He just attacked when HopeTorture decided to lift off that command center, and what a quick game in favor of Fruit Dealer. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, once again, the GSL finals. If you guys watched it, you guys know that the Zerg player, I believe he did, I don't want to spoil it, so if you guys don't want to spoil it, stop the video now, but basically Fruit Dealer did kill off HopeTorture, and right here in this exhibition match on Battle.net, he once again takes another victory. So good play from HopeTorture. In fact, I was trying to find the army tab the whole time and I was pushing the wrong button, but there you guys see a late version of the army tab. But regardless, HopeTorture losing to Fruit Dealer to a very, very responsive attack right there. I like that play from Fruit Dealer. He attacked when the command center was up. In fact, all HopeTorture had to do was leave this command center down, and I think he would have been fine with all of the Marines in the back, but he was a bit greedy getting that expansion just a bit too early. Should have waited, should have positioned a barracks here, and then maybe lifted off the command center so he could do a full wall off with just barracks, but unfortunately that's not the way it worked out, and Fruit Dealer will win this game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that broadcast, and we are going to have more games coming out. I'm going to be casting quite a few games, and I'll go ahead and upload them over the next few days. So thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. Of course, tell your friends to subscribe. Hit that yellow button yourself if you haven't, and we'll see you guys around the block. HD signing out.